I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been all over the world defending this title. Now I'm here in this crap hole.
Well, if you probably heard him say it yourself, folks. This is August Artois, the FIP, the Full Impact Pro World Heavyweight Champion, and he has been everywhere defending that title since his last time here in Northwest Pro. And ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have a man of his stature.
You should be honored to have him here.
A man of his stature.
However, I am not a fan of the three-way dance format.
I am not basically a fan of a three-way triple threat, whatever you want to call it. There is no, and I'll be honest with you, Morty. I would think that the champion would not want one of these either, because there is a small element of it, but there's not a huge element of a champion's advantage. He can lose this title tonight without even being pinned, which I think is crazy.
Of course, but I suspect he'll probably retain his title. He's that good. But funnier things have happened in a squared circle, don't they, occasionally?
They do. First time we've seen Damien Malice here. out of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
That would be the state of mile-high cities everywhere and then some.
Exactly.
Have you ever been to Denver or Colorado Springs and tried to breathe the air when you get off the airplane?
I have been very close to Denver. I have been to a place called Pikes Peak. And you think
Did you climb to the top?
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
No, is that where I believe they have those steps that go up a ways? That's as far as I got one visit.
Yeah, they were.
That was enough for me.
Yeah, that air in Colorado gets real thin real fast. One thing you know that the fans should know about this Damien Malice, Morty, is that at one point in time in his career, he was on his way to the Olympic Games. That is how good a wrestler he is. The only thing stopping him was he tore his MCL. So you've got a gentleman in there who does abide by the rules. You've got a gentleman in there who can work amateur style, professional style, and then you have the world champion. This should be quite an interesting match.
Now, are Malice and Artois buddies, do you know?
This I do not know.
Because that would not make it easy for Mason to have half a chance. But then, are these two, Malice and Artois, going to go, I mean, one of them, are they going to fight with each other a lot to prove whatever they want to prove?
They could be. And already, Artois is bailing out. Over there picking on a woman in a wheelchair. Come on. Mason and Malice gonna hook it up. Go behind by JD Mason. We're gonna do a side headlock. Artois out here jawing with the fans. Working him now. Off the ropes, big shoulder tackle by Mason. Artois just out there running his mouth. Climbing up now. What's he gonna do? Oh!
Oops, the big oops.
That backfired.
It's early in the match. We'll see if it's going to be a 2-on-1 and who's.
Well,
this is kind of surprising, 2 against Artois. I never pictured that.
Well, one thing you want to do is you want to render that champion. Just like we were talking before, you render that champion unable to work, unable to wrestle, unable to do what he needs to do.
And he can still lose the belt.
He can still lose that belt. That might be some pretty good strategy, honestly. Cover. Oh, here we go. Malice and Mason now both going for the pin on Artois, but they kept pulling each other off.
That's why in a 3-way dance you never know who's going to do what to whom and how it's going to turn out.
Malice getting his head rammed on the apron that time. Is he gonna do it again? Nope. Oh, wait a minute, blocked it. Coming back with knees of his own. Oh. Mason gonna go over the top, taking them both out.
Maybe the only chance Mason has in a situation like that to get a chance there. I just said they'd get a chance. Very interesting strategy on this one.
Wait a minute, they're holding him. The fans are holding him. Oh, purple nurple time. Ooh. If you've never had that done to you, you know how that hurts. Oh. Fans are gonna hold him again. Big chop. This time on Malice. And another purple nurple.
I love your new term for that.
Well, that's what that's called.
You've given me a lot of terms since we started working together, and that one just is unique.
Oh, under the guardrail goes Mason. Same for Malice. Artois, the world champion, in control. Slamming Mason on the ring apron that time to the, looked like the ring post that time for Malice.
And Artois wanted, he dropped by here before the match started to let you know all the places he's been lately. So have you mentioned those yet?
He's been everywhere, man.
All right. Overseas, in Asia, some other places, I don't know.
Thailand.
Yeah, right. That too.
Puerto Rico. Oh, look at that double axe handle. Right down across the back of Malice. Mason now with a headbutt. Setting him up. Big chop. Oh, good goobly-goo. Woo! He lit him up right there. Oh, little double teaming on the champ outside the ring there, Malice and Mason.
I think Malice got the better of the chops on that one. I could hear that.
I don't know.
Oh.
Mason has such a hard chop.
Oh, he's not light, for sure.
Uh-oh. What do we got now?
Afraid to ask.
Setting him up. Body slam on the hard floor.
Well, there's a mat, but that's not going to help you much.
That mat's only about an inch
Not
thick.
very, yeah.
That the impact alone. Oh, we are outside the ring now. Feel Good is being very lenient.
I wonder if Malice and Artois have a history together we don't know about. It sure seems like they really don't like each other, but they're both very rugged in their wrestling.
Leg drop down across the throat. Again, Morty, as we say, but let everybody know, that's solid steel on the corner of that ring, right straight along the apron there. And that not only hurt Artois, that hurt Mason.
And where it's not steel, it's very, very thick wood, plywood.
Tiger driver. Oh, Mason in for the save. Nice move by Malice.
Yes, absolutely. Not sure what Malice is saying to Mason, but I don't think it was "I love you."
Mason now gonna set him up for a suplex. Oh, up and down hard. Strategy by Auguste Artois. He's real and he's raw, and he's trying to get out of the ring. Setting him up. Oh, there's that amateur background right there, Morty.
Yes, it indeed. Malice has a pretty impressive amateur background.
Only a 2 count now. He's got Mason now. Got that
Artois,
crossface.
Artois still outside, well, on the edge of the apron, almost outside the ring. Just, I'm assuming resting, but if something goes on in the ring, he won't be able to break it up.
He's sliding back in now. Oh, he's gonna grab Malice.
Yeah.
Shin lock from behind with that knee right in the back of the neck.
I am now seeing a definite history between Malice and Artois. It's becoming pretty obvious to me.
To be honest, Artois probably doesn't like either one of them.
I don't think Artois likes people in general.
Pretty much. Oh, what a miss. What a miss by Artois.
The champ is, I won't say he's having an off night. He's been very aggressive.
Oh.
But he's had a few misses out here.
He hit that one, though.
Yeah, he did.
What's he gonna do? Oh! Exploder in the corner. Going for the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Only a 2 count.
Mason kicked out somehow.
Artois now in control. Setting him to the buckle. Oh. That one was a shot and a half right there.
And he threw him in like a sack of potatoes. No fear at all.
Cannonball. Gonna pull him out center ring and cover him. 1, 2. Oh, and Malice broke it up.
I think if Phil Good had been a little quicker, we would have had a winner right there. He was slow getting around to do the count.
Well, you know what? When there's 3 guys in there, that there's not a lot of room for the referee to move around either.
There's a fair amount of weight in the ring, too.
Big chop by Auguste Artois. Oh, I don't think he wants this. Oh,
Ouch.
you don't want to get in a chop fest with J.D. Mason.
Not a chance. Mason's got a little time to rest right now while these other two go at each other. Which is good for Mason. Good for Mason.
Malice going to the top. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. This is not looking good.
Malice. Oh, and he dropped down hard. Frog splash. There's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and he's off. Artois swinging and a miss. Setting him up, deep 6. I'm telling you.
Saved.
They're going to have to eliminate one person. Literally, they're going to have to eliminate one person somehow, some way for a pinfall to happen in this match.
Someone's going to have to get put out of commission during this match, basically.
Nice move. What a great belly-to-belly suplex by Malice. And off he gets pulled by Artois. Putting the bad mouth on Mason.
What was he saying? I didn't catch it.
But
I'm sure it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't pleasant either. Setting him up.
Just him. Get rid of him.
He's telling him, he's asking Mason if he would do the doomsday device on him.
Let's see if he does, or if it backfires.
Mason climbing that top rope, gonna go for it. Boom, and he hits it. And now Artois going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Mason just broke it up.
I mean, with about a tenth of a second, if that. Well, as we say in the West Coast, this is one hell of a slobber knocker we're seeing out here this match.
Big clotheslines by Mason. Setting him up. Oh, spine buster! That could do it.
Or at least soften him up. None of these guys is going to go down easily here.
He's going for the brain buster! And he hit it!
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what
Look
the
who's
hell?
here. Oh, darn.
What the hell is Christian Wilde doing out here?
Beating up on J.D. Mason, looks like to me. You don't got to be a rocket scientist to see that, Ken.
Oh, and I know for a fact this must be the doing of Artois. Oh, Artois hits it. Cover 1, 2, 3. Oh, you are in trouble, Mr. Wilde.
Why?
Mason ain't gonna stand for that. He interfered and cost J.D. Mason the world title.
So why didn't the referee disqualify somebody? Of course, then the title wouldn't have changed hands anyway, so it was, I don't know.
Oh, Christian Wilde's gonna get his. He's put his nose where it doesn't belong one too many times already tonight.
All over the world, baby. UK 3 times.